I'm gonna show you how.
We basically just put it on like sunscreen.
I never painted on with the skirts, but good idea, Maya. It's cold. It is cold, dude.
It is chilly today. I'm gonna go ahead and do your hair.
We had 4 sign-ups.
I mean, you know it's in. I think there were more guys on it.
Their last game, when the new Garnet and Gold are going to be inducted in, like whoever they're choosing to be their painters will come and watch us kind of do this. And that's when we're like, okay, so to get this part of the body, you might want them to go this way, but it's just so that like it's flat and smooth and it causes less glitter to run off. But they don't like the poses as much, I don't think.
They hurt. We maintain them 10 minutes at a time.
It's very complicated.
To paint up the boys, it usually takes about an hour and a half of active painting once we start like putting it actually on their body. So we come about 2 hours before the event to set up and make sure if anything goes wrong that we account for that before they leave.
It's a very unique experience. It's kind of like putting sunscreen all over you. It's a lot of times the paint is cold and it stings on your face, especially. Very timely process, so it's worth it, but it is a very sometimes frustrating experience.
Sometimes it is frustrating just because I guess our bodies aren't naturally made to hold paint and glitter, so sometimes we have to like go over spots over and over again, and especially when they're hot, when it's hot and they're sweating, it does not stick. Yeah, we gotta redo it.
Gold looks very green today. It's hard to not reveal our secret identities.
Okay.
Just have to censor that out.
Yeah.
Beep looks very green today.
It's actually not too bad. There's a lot more poses that we're gonna have to do. You'll see them later, but yeah, it's
Some are like ab workouts. Like,
yes, for sure. We stretch before we do this, and you know, but it's all worth it in the end, honestly.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
We're just gonna let it dry a little bit. Wait,
Eyes.
your leg.
Oh no.
Mouth. So how does it feel to get paint all over your face? You're good.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, there's a piece of your hair like on my face.
Yeah, after we're done painting, we kind of have to go dry off because it's a lot of paint. I mean, you can see them over there, sort of basking in the sun. Yeah, that's our typical routine.
It feels so good.
It almost becomes your skin, but it's like tight, like our movements are restricted, all that kind of stuff. We usually don't have a bug problem, that's weird.
There's fly in your face. Stand on your arms.
This is embarrassing.
It really is. Oh, the
Is it
paint.
going after you as well?
No, only you, Ro.
It's just you.
Because I'm green. You think I'm a flower? Oh, it went right in my mouth.
We've never had a fly problem like this before. That's so weird.
All right, let's go.
All right, we're done. I'm just kidding. Come on. The first time I had glitter on my body, I remember like putting my leg up and Katie was like puffing glitter onto my leg and like looking down and seeing myself covered in glitter. It was kind of surreal and just really weird and amazing and awesome and
Life-changing, right?
life-changing. Life-changing. Keep that in.
This is the main part. I would say painting only took like 20 minutes on a good day, whereas this can end up taking the solid hour that we need. So typically for one paint up, I'll use like at least 2 of these, sometimes 3, depending just how the wind is hitting that day and stuff. But this goes all over his body, all through his hair,
Eyes, mouth,
yeah.
ears.
It is edible, we found out.
This is edible?
It's edible paint or edible glitter.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
It does say edible, actually.
I feel like we read that before.
Kid friendly, non-toxic. Look at that. So you're starting to see some of the fun poses we get into. This is our second year, so how many games?
How many hours have you clocked?
Too many.
Too many. Innovation.
It's not innovation, he uses 2 chairs.
Think smarter, not harder. What? Smarter, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, you had it right. And just be like, hi, I'm Garnet.
What's up? I'm Garnet.
I'm Gold.
And really comfortable.
Yeah, I should have realized that. I grew up in Tallahassee, and I grew up obviously a Florida State fan. So, like going to games, I'd always see the Garnet and Gold Guys, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. And I never really knew, what organization I was through or really what anything about it. And then freshman year, I started coming to BCM, and I saw it. I was like, oh, that's cool. And people would like joke around like, oh, you're gonna be one of the Garnet and Gold Guys. I was like, nah, like that couldn't be me. Like, and then here I am, like a couple years later. So.
I mean, we're just 2 dudes who get our friends to cover us up in paint glitter for like 2 hours.
Like if you think about it, like normally if I just went to the game as myself, like nobody cares that you're there. I mean, you're sitting with your friends, but aside from that, like you're just another face in the crowd. But being the Garnet and Gold Guys, you are the face of the crowd. So people, want to take photos with you. It's really like such a cool experience when we walk out a couple minutes before game time, and like the crowd just roars because we're there, and like the people start lining up to take photos. It's really cool, actually.
Yeah, I think my favorite part is when we enter for the first time, and like we're running and we're jumping, and we're just so excited to be there, and you can tell like we get charged off the fans. Like I think without the fans, it would just be dudes and glitter.
We definitely feed off the fans. When they get excited, we get excited, and kind of vice versa.
The Garnet and Gold Guys are just amazing for the crowd. Like whenever they walk in, they get super hype, and the crowd just yells. Whenever they get on the big screen, like people just go crazy. It's always a really cool thing, and they look amazing. So I love them. They just get everyone hyped up.
The Garnet and Gold Guys, let me tell you, okay, they put in the work. Okay, they are the student section. I tried to paint myself Garnet. She got glitter in my eye. She got glitter in my eye. I don't know how they do it.
Fans, please rise as we honor our.
They are all that in a bag of chips. Yes, they are.
Those guys right there, I've been here every single football game. I've seen them. They're the most inspiring men I've ever seen. Win, loss, rain, sunshine, always here inspiring us on and off the field. I sound like a player right now. I'm not a player, I swear. But those guys, I want to be them when I grow up. When they leave this school, I'm going to become one of them. I'm going to be the next golden guy, and she's going to be the next red.
Legendary!
Me and her are taking over their spots.
It's gonna be us.
That's what I'm hearing. They actually told us we could. No, they didn't. They probably would let us. I bet. Not much else to say about them. They're just very inspiring. Love those guys.
We welcome those visiting.
I was very excited to start at 1998. I wanted to do something kind of crazy my junior year. So I found a friend, Kevin Fulmer, and I said, hey, let's go be crazy fans. We put our heads together. We decided to paint ourselves head to toe in body paint. I was always gold. He was always Garnet, and we added some glitter to it. We became the Garnet and Gold Guy. I was a crazy fan, and initially we thought we'd have some kind of crazy bodies. And then we thought, well, maybe we could have a headdress, or we could do something related to the Seminole tribe. And then we thought, let's just go straight, colors. Eventually developed a formula, and we got quality control. And so we got it so that you could see us from all the other side of the stadium. And the sun would beam on that glitter, and man, it was like a disco ball. So it was exciting. We really worked hard. And then once we got the look, we developed the attitude. And the attitude was FSU #1. It was a little embarrassing. I mean, I'm wearing a felt skirt. I have my hair spiked up in glitter, and I'm covered in paint. I felt ridiculous. Walking down Stadium Drive, people are just ridiculing us. Nice skirt, Nancy, way to go. Well, these guys were up all night drinking. And at first, I realized you have to own it. And so we developed the Garnet and Gold Guy attitude. And rather than shrinking, we embraced the persona. I never dreamt in '98 when we started it that we would be starting a tradition that would span over 2 decades. It's exciting. I love that the energy and the excitement of the Garnet and Gold Guys is still happening, over 20 years late.
It's a brotherhood too. We have such a unique experience of going to games that not everyone gets to experience. There's 20 other people who have done this in our lifetimes, and so it's such a small brotherhood where I can actually relate to what past people have done, and sort of that'll continue on. I would say it's definitely built our friendship over so much, because he's the only person I get to watch football games with this year. I'm stuck with him for the entire game. So if we don't have a friendship already there, then I'd be miserable. Not to mention our team sucks too. That makes us miserable, but that's besides the point.
It's definitely the experience. I mean, we get painted together, we go to the games together, we shower together. It's as weird as that sounds, that's what we have to do every Saturday during a home game. And we got really close through that. And I mean, like you said, he's the only person I get to watch the game with. I mean, we have the fans, but he's the person I'm talking to, making jokes with, and talking about the football, what's going on, and so
chemistry is such a large part of Garnet and Gold Guys too. I have to feed off of him just as much as he has to feed off of me. And if we didn't have that chemistry, then it'd be obvious to everyone in the fans.
For sure. I think with the pose, it started there, and then now it's a full wingspan thing. I think the symbolism now, in fact, I know that it's one for the team and then one for God. So your highest hand's for God, and then you're really just with your buddy.
So since we're run through the BCM, the Baptist Collegiate Ministry, it's first and foremost a faith-based thing. We have to be men of God in order to even come close to being Garnet and Gold Guys.
One of the things that the Garnet and Gold Guys taught me is that people are always watching what you do. They're always watching what you say, and you're an ambassador for something. And I always wanted to make sure that my actions reflected positively on the school, reflected positively on friend, reflected positively on the Baptist Student Union. And that is my message to people now, that stay positive, disregard the cheers and the jeers from others.
Just knowing that at any point someone's watching, it could be just the fans or it could be the camera. So you really have to be careful about not letting your guard down. You always have to be hyped up and energetic, because if I'm just sitting there kind of bored, then all the other fans are going to be sitting there kind of bored. So it's really kind of not up to us, but it is very important that we kind of play our part as that energetic role.
A message I would give to the next generation of Garnet and Gold Guys would probably be stay positive, stay energetic, and stay in service. Keep up the servant mindset, and just, it's not about you, it's about the representation.
Enjoy it too.
Yeah.
This is something that you get to do for one season of your life, and that's it. You'll get to tell your kids in 20 years that you were the Garnet and Gold Guy. So I think enjoy it, live in the moment. Kind of just Literally.
We have a really cool secret we can't wait to share. We will be glittering in turquoise for the Seminole Heritage Game, Garnet and Turquoise. Here it is.
Let's go, North!